See, guys, right here, all the crowds. Are you having fun, Cheryl? Do you like coming in 2 hours in your day off and helping your team?
Fantastic.
Yeah. This is what happens when we leave scum and we don't hold them accountable. If you know a thief right now and they do it, just do me a favor. Just go smack the crap out of them. You know? Shit, I just cut myself. Take them to church, you know? Maybe have them get right with Jesus. I'm just so happy we know exactly who did this, and I just have to wait a couple of weeks so they can build their stuff. That's just nice. So, Casey, enjoying your day off?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. So.
Never ending the adventure of bargain hunters.
Yep. And people think, like, you know, all the dum-dums that always make the comments, oh, Renee, I don't know why you're complaining. Insurance covers everything. No, insurance does not cover everything, guys. Especially in a store like this where merchandise comes in and out all the time. So insurance is not covered. We won't even file an insurance claim. I'm going to be paying about $1,500 to fix that door. I'm going to be paying, well, I'm going to lose about $10,000 worth of merchandise. I'm going to pay Cheryl double time for coming in overtime. I'm going to spend my day off cleaning. And just also, so a few scumbags stole some merchandise. So family, we got burglarized again. Robbed, burglarized, whatever you want to say. This is actually my third attempt at this video because I get really, really mad. And I say things that I can't say on video, so I'm not saying that
puts you in check.
Casey puts me in check. He's like, you can't talk that way. I'm like, I think I can, but I guess I'm not supposed to. I'm a good Christian, right? But anyway, we got burglarized again. I'm trying to show you guys the video when the police came the next day. I probably have to turn out the sound because I was very heated that day too. What really sucks about it, we know exactly who did it. 2 guys, and then there's a third guy that goes. We don't know who he is for sure, but he sold a bunch of stuff to my friend, so we have pictures of his face also. Those guys, they basically come the night before. They were like, hey, friendly, try to sell you some stuff, trade stuff, buy stuff, and then they rob you within a couple of weeks usually. They just hit the shop downtown San Diego. He lost a lot. Like I heard he lost like over 6 figures and stuff, really high-end stuff. He's mad and he's not very happy, but I can't say what's going to happen there. So, but they also tried to rob our friend in Santee. They robbed my friend in Temecula twice. They, Laguna, and several other card shops. So big shout out to the Poway Sheriff's Department. Big shout out to the Riverside Sheriff's Department. Big shout out to, I don't know if it's San Diego Sheriff or if it's just downtown police, but they're all working together. They're putting cases together. We literally have them on video with different stores where they come in and they sell some of the stuff that they stole from other stores. And there's also video on one of the stores where they put on, that was where these orange construction vests, which you see later, where they actually pull up in the car, no face masks, nothing. And they put on their masks, they put on their construction vest. So that's pretty amazing that crooks are that stupid that they actually do that, but whatever, you know. They think they break a couple of cameras and they forget there's cameras pretty much on all the other buildings. I'll show you some of the video that we have of our store. I might show a video where they just show their face, but I'm going to blur out their face. I'm not sure yet. And then we'll show you when they go through the thing. They got us for a few $1,000s, you know. Not the end of the world. God has blessed us. We have probably the best year in business of our life. As you guys heard by now, Storagewars is back, so we've been busy filming that. What really sucks, they did hit another friend of mine that just had a baby for $60,000 worth of stuff the first time. The second time they didn't make it in. They hit downtown for 6 figures, which really sucks. And the reason we do the video, you know, I've been thinking about it for a while to do it, but the reason we do it, there's a lot of businesses out there. Those guys work really hard. They've been in business for their whole life. And finally, baseball cards are really good again, and they're making some money. And then these punks come in and steal the stuff. And just, you know, these guys don't have huge insurances or huge savings. And most insurance doesn't even cover this stuff, to be honest. So, you know, a lot of people always say, hey, Renee, you shouldn't get mad. Insurance covers it. Anybody who says that obviously has never been in business and never dealt with insurances. And it's very hard to establish value, especially in collectibles in the secondary market. And then things with conditions. And then a lot of these stores have so much, you know what's missing, you know. So, but we do this video just to put attention out there. But the good news, the situation is gonna be handled one way or another. And some of these people will get their stuff back, hopefully.
And don't forget the company that helped you investigate.
Yes, so I forgot the name because I'm doing this as a store right now, but I'm going to flash it right now. So if you guys ever have security footage and you need to enhance, those guys took like 5 different face shots for us and made them really clear. And we sent that to the sheriff right away. They took a tattoo shot. I might even show the work right there where you just see the guy with the face really quick. Again, if you're crooked, look, if you have tattoos everywhere and you wear short sleeve shirts, when it's covered like this, it's fine. But when you reach like this, you expose all your tattoos. So they enhanced some tattoos. I will probably show one shot, a little bit of the arm, but I won't show the whole thing. So, you know, like I said, they're not too smart. But that's why they have to steal, and that's why they always broke. I know recently they were arrested in San Diego. I know they were arrested in Temecula, and they had a gun on them and drugs. So, bad life choices, guys. So if you want to become a crook, or if you're young, you think that's like a cool thing, because a lot of times I see when we do these videos, people say, oh, it's cool, you shouldn't worry about it. Every crook I know, they're always broke. No matter how much they steal, they broke, and their life ends up being terrible. Plus, they make a lot of enemies. So, you know, anyway, big shout out to the sheriff. They came, they hung out with us the whole day, helped us get everything. Big shout out to all the other card shop owners out there that work very hard. You know, and let's just share information. So there's going to be a big case on them. If you have been robbed at any of you card shops in Southern California, Nevada, or some closed areas, and the guys were wearing construction vests, contact us. We'll put you in touch with the detectives. The MOs usually, they come like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, dress up like construction workers, drill your doors, and we'll get you guys their information, their names. We'll have sheriff contacts in Poway, San Diego, and Riverside, plus something in southern, what's that, Orange County, South Orange County, but I don't know if that's sheriff or police either. So let us know and enjoy the video. Let's take a look at some crooks. Okay, so here we got our criminals coming in. We turn off the sound, but they're basically talking to each other. And he's like, over here, I know what's going on. You guys can see in the frame also that they knocked up a whole bunch of CDs right there in the middle. You see all that stuff in the ground, so one of them must have ran into it. You know, even robbing they can't do right. So basically now we're switching camera angles, and you know, the one guy's telling him, okay, let's go over here, I know it's over here. And he says, you get that jewelry. And that other guy's looking at him, he's window shopping, and he's explaining, oh, it's all cheap. But just so you guys know, the guy that's saying that's all cheap and stuff, he didn't have a penny when they came to the store originally. He kept on begging the other guy to buy him some stuff. So, you know, that's why when you become a thief and you broke, you're just going to beg up other dudes for buying your stuff. And if you dude and you beg other dudes to buy your stuff, you're probably already going wrong in life. But that's just my opinion. Alright, we'll go to the next frame here in just a second. We'll just enjoy watching this. Okay, so here's just a different camera angle. You know, they're talking to each other, same thing. On the way back, we get some nice face shot. Actually, we got a really nice face shot right there, too. And then once we enhance it, you can see the eye and the nose. The nose is very distinctive. Big shout out to Swan Security Systems 4K cameras. We got a lot of really good detail with that. So you want to get those 4K cameras from Swan. Okay guys, so here our thieves are super busy. They just trying to dig through the stuff, and they're trying to figure it out, which is really funny. You'll hear me saying in the video too, where's the expensive stuff? Come on, we have drugs to buy. The expensive stuff is all below in the showcase, but don't leave it. Here, that's one of the picture we enhanced. We're only going to show this one picture. We actually have about 20 different pictures, but so we're just going to show this one picture because of security reasons. We have pictures of them outside at a different store, pictures of them inside in a different store selling product. Big shout out to Mia Anderson over at Motion DSB Forensic. They helped us take a whole bunch of cool pictures, different frames, put the tattoos together, clear shots. We have another one where the guy's like literally looking right at the camera with the eyes all super identifiable. It's going to be really great in court. And then, so yeah, if you guys have anybody come into your shop that's acts super suspicious, tells you they're Russian, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. But if super suspicious, you know, send us some information. We can be more than happy to help you. Always also notice to always wear these construction jackets. So let's go back to some more video footage. Okay, we're about to switch it up. Our heroes are going to make a big mistake. Look, I was worried about his hat. By the way, he dropped his hat. The hat had some nice pieces here and there. Both of the shoes he's wearing, he dropped both shoes. Pretty stupid, actually. When he stretched out his arms to go across those boxes, if you do it in slow motion, the arms are fully stretched out. And you see all the tattoos on the inner side on his right hand. and all the tattoos on the outer side of his left hand, which is super awesome from him. So we'd like to thank you for that. You know, I don't know why they always get tattooed and then like easily identifiable. Here the crooks are running out. You see most of the video. I don't know if you heard all with the sound with the voiceovers, but those guys are always out of breath all the time, literally. So here we got one of the best parts of the videos coming up. Look, they run, their alarm is going off. They know they have a long way to go. We had a bunch of boxes stacked there because we were moving. Check the first guy out. He's climbing. He fell. He wiped out. You know, he dropped one of his shoes. He's going to go for it again. He's going to climb through those boxes because he's a man. And he fell again. And now the other guy's stuck and they're losing the shoes and they're just climbing. He fell again. And the boxes are collapsing. They're fighting the boxes. Loses till the end. Got my video.
Their helmet on in the video. So we came back here and we found the helmet they were wearing. So maybe there's fingerprints on there.
It's okay, we know who they are. I know who they are. It doesn't matter. Alright guys, come over here. Nice. What's this blue thing? What?
Oh, it's what they used to break the glass.
Yeah, because the cows, they can't put their hands in there. So guys, guess what? Renee from Burglarized Thrift Store. We got broken into again. Now, I know last time we got broken into, I said some harsh words and some of you viewers, some of the feelings got hurt. Don't worry, no tweakers got hurt in filming of this video. All the tweakers are protected and all the thieves, we'll make sure we take care of them. When they go to jail, we'll support their family since they're thieves. Broke in the door right here with a bunch of boxes getting ready for packing. They climbed over the boxes, obviously smashed this door. I made a mistake. Actually, our alarm went off right away, but I looked at my security cameras and I didn't check this back camera because it said front and it was already bad. Now they went in the front. Here, they stole a bunch of baseball cards. Let's go look over here. Caused a bunch of destruction, of course, because that's what tweakers do. You know, thieves. And people get offended that I say words about tweakers and thieves. But you know what? It's time in America that good people stand up, and I'm tired of this shit. So if you're sitting next to a tweaker right now, and that's some tweakers,
Sock them.
You know, there's some tweakers that are actually good people that have problems and need help. But if you're sitting next to a guy right now that goes to jail for being a thief or scumbag for beating his wife, just slap the crap out of him, okay? Be a man and be like, you know what? That stuff is no longer acceptable. This is the line when good people draw a line because we're afraid to say because like somebody gets their feelings hurt. And this is not how it works. Over there, we had the sheriff's department here for the last hour. Great job. What the really funny part is, we know exactly who did it. I'll tell you that story in a minute. So, coming in. So they stole all the baseball cards up here, football cards. Weren't smart enough to take the rare prisms, but they did got some mosaic.
The rare ones.
Yeah.
Those ones, which are $100 each.
150 on other prisms.
And then they must have got confused because they didn't open this whole display case and get those. They opened this one instead and were probably surprised there were shoes and purses.